Over the last half hour, we have told you about Megan, who has been on medication to manage her opioid addiction for about 1.5 years. But what about patients in the longer term?
So a few years ago, I talked with a woman in methadone treatment, and tonight we follow up with her.
Are you excited to eat ice cream and tacos?
It's Mother-Son Bonding Day for Lakeisha Wilhelm and her youngest son, Cassius.
And it looks like they have birthday cake too!
She cherishes time with each of her kids.
Want to try this one?
That feeling intensified by the period more than a decade ago when she was perilously close to losing them forever.
I was playing Russian roulette with my life. And at that time, I had 2 kids.
Lakeisha's downward spiral started innocently enough with an injured tailbone and sciatica aggravated by pregnancy.
I was in pain and the doctor started prescribing me hydrocodone, Percocet, whatever, while I was pregnant.
When the pills ran out, Lakeisha found herself suffering from a pain far worse than sciatica, the pain of opioid addiction. Over time, her dependence on pills morphed into an addiction to cheaper, more accessible heroin.
I shouldn't be alive right now with what I did to myself.
When she tried quitting, she learned withdrawal came with an unprecedented level of misery.
It feels like your bones are breaking. You feel like dying would feel better than this. Hi.
Fast forward 10 years to today.
2. Yep.
Lakeisha's weekly routine includes a visit to the methadone clinic to stock up on her daily dose.
I'm an addict and I use medical assisted treatment.
This is part of your life now.
Yeah, it is.
The dose is devoid of any high. It is simply the therapy to keep her disease in check.
I take my dose, it makes me feel normal. For me, normal is being able to take care of my kids, cook dinner, clean, go to my appointments, have mental health care, and be a part of the recovery community.
Lakeisha now has 10 solid years of sobriety, and she credits her dedication and methadone.
You know, I hope that it won't be a forever thing, but I've accepted if I have to make it a forever thing.
Because the alternative is simply unacceptable.
Relapse is not an option for me. If I was to relapse, I would lose everything, and I know that.
There will always be another hurdle around the bend, but she takes joy in knowing she now has the tools to clear every last one.
I am so pumped for what is to come.
And again, methadone or similar treatments are not perfect. It is a drug and it comes with its own complications. One of those is patients don't know if they can ever get off the drugs that they're taking and effectively stay drug-free.
Dr. Layton with WSU says much more study needs to be done on that subject.
I would ask for a 5-year discontinuation study.
What does that mean?
Meaning coming off the medication. How do we get people off of methadone?
So we have much more information for you on our website. Just go to krem.com/opioids.
And right now we're going to switch over from TV to Facebook Live, where we have a doctor and a counselor joining us to answer your questions in real time.
Have a good night.